Welcome to this session, the introductory session for Lesson 10A, Unit 10, Lesson A, Stay Fit and Healthy. Okay, I'm your instructor, Joey Walker. In this session, we will learn the following. In regards to vocabulary, we will see verb phrases. So these are basically verbs that go with a complement, basically like a noun. Go out, stay in, things like that. Frequency expressions, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of time, and adverbs of frequency, grammar, the imperatives, and the use of should and shouldn't for advice. Okay, so let's continue. Here, let's see first the pictures. We have a clock, money, some cute girls exercising, and a guy that has a lot of things in his head. First verb would be get. So we can say get stressed, get fit. So we say get stressed, get fit. Remember, get means a process. Process. Okay, so we say get stressed, get fit. Next verb would be spend. So this is spend to pass time, spend, or use money. So use time or money, we say spend. Spend time with friends, spend time with family, spend time with your couple. Okay, spend money on a trip, spend money on a car, spend money on a nice weekend, spend money in the club, for example. Spend money, spend time. Here we have a shopping cart, shopping bags, a window, and a car. So let's see the verbs. Carry. You can say carry the shopping or carry the shopping bags. Or, oh, well, that's actually it. Carry the shopping or carrying the shopping bags. This is vocabulary from your book. Wash, wash the windows, and wash the car. Okay? About the next one, we have a staircase or some stairs, an elevator, a shower, and we have here a bathtub. So, first verb that arrives is take. We can say take the stairs to go up, walking the stairs, take the elevator. Okay, cultural note the elevator is for the Americans, the lift that would be for the British. Just like in the book says, take the lift, okay, take the stairs. If these are electrical stairs or electrical staircase for Americans, for the British would be escalators. All right, so we say take the stairs, take the escalators, take the lift, or take the elevator. Okay, we can take a shower and take a bath, but for our book vocabulary, they say have a shower, have a bath. Right? About the next one, here we have a guy exercising and we have some house chores, a bus, and a train. First verb is do, so it's do exercise, and this is do body presses or do whatever. In this case, these are push ups, so that's an exercise. Do push ups, do exercise, do house chores, do the cooking, do the mopping, do the vacuuming, do the dishes, do the ironing, do the laundry, and feed the baby. Well, most of the activities are with do, anyways. And next one, we say get on or get off. Remember public transportation. Get on the bus, get on the train, get off the bus, get off the train. Okay. Additional vocabulary to this, we have members. For example, Facebook has a lot of members. A survey. Here we have a survey. This is a series of questions to know information. This is an electronic survey. Okay. All of this is related to health. And related to that, we have calorie or calories. Here we have a series of food, fruits, and vegetables, and the calories that they have 21 calories, well, kilocalories, 97 kilocalories, the orange, And among the this, so we have members, for example, a gym membership or gym members, health club members. Here we have a mile. It says mile 1 mile, a mile. And here we have a heart with some fruits and vegetables. Okay, so here we have the word would be healthy, healthy, healthy. Okay, this is healthy. Okay, healthy. So we say healthy food, healthy living. Next up, we have some grammar imperatives. Remember, the function tells you when you use the in this case the grammar structure. So imperatives are used to give direct order or commands. So they tell you what to do or what not to do. Wake up now. Let's go to the park. Pay attention. Sit down. Open your book. All of those are commands. Imperatives that are used for giving warning or prohibition. Don't step on the grass. Watch out. Be careful. Don't touch me. Or we can say, don't step on the ground. Don't step on the grass. Okay? Imperative using for advice. Don't panic. Think about it. Don't eat too much. Eat right. Check. Whenever we give advice, we say one negative, one affirmative, or one affirmative, one negative. Don't panic. It's not don't be panicked. Don't panic. Think about it. Don't eat too much. Eat healthy. Or we can say, have a fruit. Don't have cake. Okay, that would be like for advice imperatives. Imperatives to use giving instructions. For example, whenever we give directions, go straight ahead, then turn left, take the pill after a meal. Other instruction, open your book, answer exercise 1. And imperatives to use giving a request. Please don't go. Please reconsider. Leave me alone, please. Check. Request, you add please. You say don't go, order. But if you say please don't go, that's a request. Please don't go. Reconsider, that's an order. But if you say please reconsider, that's a request. Okay. Let me alone, that's an order. But if you say let me alone, please, that's a request. Okay. Now let's check the adverbs of time or adverbs of frequency. Here, first, we have a question. Whenever we want to know the frequency, we say how often. So we say how often. How often do you see your parents? How often do you travel? How often do you brush your teeth? How often do you, um, how often do you, well, whatever, how often do you have a meal? How often? I want to know the frequency. How often do you brush your teeth? You say every day, 3 times a day, or 3 times a day, every day. Okay. Here we can see a number of times. One time, we never say one time. We say once. Twice, it's for instead of 2 times. We don't use 2 times. We say twice. So we say once. Well, it's one time. We don't say one time. It's once a day, 2 times, twice a week, 3 times a month, 4 times a year, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. The rest of the times that you can think about, you can use it. All right. Now, if we say this, we can change the time period: once a day, once a week, once a month, once a year, once a century, once a decade, once in a lifetime. Okay, or you can say day, daily, week, weekly, month, monthly, annual, annually. Check, we're adding the ending ly. Okay, to make the time period into an adverb. Here we can say every 2 days, every 3 days, every 4 days. Okay, every 4 months, or every week, every month, every year, every Halloween, every Christmas. You can put a time period or a holiday maybe. Okay. Here we have some examples. She visits the dentist twice a year. He goes to the gym 3 times a week. I call her daily to make sure she's fine. There is a leap day every 4 years, and we pay our mortgage every month. Okay, those are some examples using this vocabulary. Okay, so how often and the adverbs of frequency. Here we have some other adverbs of frequency. Remember, it tells you when, or in this case, the percentage of occurrence of happening, of something happening, or you doing that activity. For example, always, it's 100% of the time. For example, I can say, I always wake up early. And when I say wake up early, it's before 8 o'clock. Always. Usually is 90%, most of the times, frequently, very frequently is almost like usually less, often, sometimes 50%, occasionally, check, sometimes it's 50-50. Occasionally is we say occasionally. I smoke occasionally. I drink occasionally. Seldom is rare, weird that you do it. I'll seldom travel. For example, I travel seldom. I rarely uh, go to clubs and never. It's a 0%. Okay. Now to finish, we use should for advice. If you want to ask for advice, you say should I, and the verb. For example, should I buy that car? Should I buy? Should I buy a car? Let's say. Should I? And then buy the compliment. Should I buy a car? Somebody says, I think you should. I think you should buy the car, or I think you should buy a car. It's it's nice, right? I think you should buy the car. That specific car. I think you should buy the car. It's has a good price. I don't think you should buy the car. It's in a bad condition, for example. So we say I think for advice when somebody asks you, I think or I don't think, but we never use I think you shouldn't. Say I think you should or I don't think you should. Okay? You can use directly should and shouldn't, but without I think. For example, here we have another sentence. Should I buy the red shirt or the blue shirt? I think you should buy the red one. I think you should buy the red shirt because it's nicer than the blue shirt. One can be used to avoid the repetition of the word shirt, and a comparative we can use to give a reason for your advice is nicer than the blue shirt. Okay? You can say a direct suggestion or a direct advice. For example, we can say, you should ask Lily to go to the dance with you. She's a nice girl. Instead of I think you should, you can say you should directly. If you just like that, you can give a direct advice as well. You shouldn't. For example, you shouldn't go out. You should study. Okay, you shouldn't go out. You should study. In this case, I'm saying negative, not to do, and affirmative, what to do. I think you shouldn't. We can say that. But if you want to say think, you say I think you shouldn't. Or I don't think you should. Remember, I think you shouldn't becomes I think you should. All right. So say I think you should study. I don't think you should go out, or I don't think you should go out. I think you should study. Or you can say you shouldn't go out. You should study. Okay. So that's how we use them. Should and shouldn't. Direct. If you use think, you don't say I think you shouldn't. You say I don't think you should. Okay. Until now, questions or doubts, we'll see them in later on other videos. So have fun. Take care. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.